We are cooked. No, but actually, it feels like there is absolutely no jobs. People are sending hundreds of applications to get a job, to just go through we are cooked. But actually, it does seem like today there is absolutely no jobs. People are sending hundreds of applications. You probably have seen them or have done it yourself to just not get any response or go through a humiliation ritual that is an interview process just to get rejected again. And yeah, people are spending so much time and effort and energy searching for those jobs. I think the best solution is actually to try and spend the same amount of energy on building your own business, building your own art, your own craft, your just building your own perfect life. And I will try to help you with that. So yeah, for the last couple of years, the state of work and just the world in general is abysmally bad. It just feels like AI has replaced everyone. Companies are not hiring. No one is doing anything. You can't get a job even if you have 3 degrees. And I actually went for a little bit of that. So I was studying, and so during my study I needed an internship. It is an unpaid internship, and I had sent hundreds of applications to get an unpaid position. I had to go through interviews and tasks and everything. Crazy. So anyhow, I think it's just a bit more beneficial to try and spend the same amount of time, energy, hours, everything, to try and build your own perfect life that you will actually enjoy for the rest of it, and not just for the next 2 years before you need to start looking for a new job. A bit of a prophecy time, but I think that the job market and the market itself will change a lot. And I think it will be good because I think we're going to be a bit more communal once again. And you know how they used to have their own, every village had a cobbler, a baker, I don't know, a carpenter, everything. And you would exchange goods and exchange your work, and it was much more communal, much more realistic as well, because the constant growth that the economy expects is just not very realistic, especially because we live on this planet that has limited amount of resources, and therefore I think that we are going to go back a bit to that, but hopefully sooner than later. So what I want you to do first is actually understand your dream. So do you want to be an artist? Do you want to write books? Do you want to... I actually am doing this as well. I'm currently writing a book, so I have to promote it here, guys. When I release my book, I expect you all to buy it. But yeah, I'm trying to do that, and I'm trying to revive this channel. I have 500 something subscribers and I get like 10 views. Not the best. So hopefully this video blows up and has like 50k at least. I have some other projects, and I also am working on my stationery business, which is not out in the public yet, but you heard it here first. Another thing that you must buy from me. This is turning into a sales pitch. But you must realize, and you must think about but the first thing that I would tell you to do is actually think about your perfect life. And it doesn't have to include labor. Like, for example, you want to live, I want to live in rural France. I want to live in a chateau, which are not that expensive actually, guys. But then I need to also be self-sustainable, and I need to be able to work from home and do things from home. Also, I'm very, very bad at authority, so working for someone else is not something that I can sustain for too long, sadly. I think it makes my life a bit more difficult, but whatever. So you have to think about it. maybe you're an artist, like you're just a girlie from Midwest and you want to move to California and you want to live in a house by the beach and have your dogs running around, swimming every day, living in the abundance, going to Erewhon every day. No, but hopefully not. And not the Erewhon part. And then you must engineer it backwards. So you already have this life, you already have this dream. How did you achieve it? So if you're an artist, what kind of art do you make? What kind of art do you sell? How do you price it? How much do you expect to sell a month to be able to sustain this lifestyle and then add a bit more because inflation and all of those things? But yeah, just engineer it backwards a bit and think about how you can work on it. And I think it's very important to keep a community around you, and especially now social media as well, which is what I'm doing right now. But it is important to actually believe in what you're doing and actually use it yourself and enjoy it yourself, because that's when all of the distractions happen. So the distractions of today, I have recently been seeing a lot of content about UGC, user-generated content, I believe. It's like the new dropshipping, basically. So people constantly promise you to help you make tens of thousands each month, if not millions, and they make exaggerated claims and how much they make, how easy it is. And the thing is, you must use your brain, guys. Not everyone in this world is a benevolent being like I am, but if they are promoting this instead of making more money from their UGC, dropshipping, I don't know, a lot of different things like that, then you are the product that they are making easy money off, because they are for sure going to sell you a course on how to do this. They're going to have Instagram automatic messages on, like comment this and then I'll send it to you. And yeah, they're not making that money from UGC, dropshipping or whatever, because otherwise why would they oversaturate the market with all the people that came there because of their claims and promises? It just doesn't make sense. So do not get distracted by this appeal of easy money and this is how you do it and this is how, like how I make 10K a month. Will it really benefit you? Will it really follow the life that you want to have, or is it just a distraction? And to see that, you must have the goal, you must have the life that you want, and you must try to achieve it and not stray from the path that you chose, I think selling out might be very appealing and easy money might seem quite fun, but by the end of the day, I think you will enjoy the fruits of your labor much more if you actually enjoy the labor and see yourself doing it for a long time. So it is very important that you actually enjoy the product or the craft or the service that you provide, and that you actually think that it improves the lives of people and you will buy it yourself. It really betters the world, because after all, we are here in the physical world and we have to consume things and have money, and you might really try to reject all of consumerism, but by the end of the day, I think on this physical level of being, we all participate in it somewhat. So if you're one of the people who really doesn't want to participate, just start growing food, become a farmer. still something that we must have. But yeah, you just need to understand for yourself a very clear idea and just try to reach it. And even if you fail, you can try again and you can try again. And I think also another thing that is a very big problem is the lifestyle and lifestyle inflation. So while you're building this dream, don't move to LA and pay 5,000 a month on rent. Uh, try to try to live life a bit more to your means, and you can also always find some kind of work that is less qualified but that will still support you and buy you food and whatnot while you're building whatever you're doing. Another big thing that I want to tell you is to actually look for examples. So if you want to be a musician, you can watch interviews of the favorite musicians that you have or read books about them. If you have an architect that you like, if you have all of those things, there's a lot of books about all of those types of people, and it's great to study and see how they did it. Of course, you need to apply the modern day and social media and all of those things if your favorite artist is from the 80s. But yes, I truly believe that with the amount of energy and time that people put into finding a job, a corporate job that is not gonna make them happy, it is much better to try and just create something of your own and see where it takes you. And I wish you the best of luck on your beginnings, and I wish the best of luck to me myself as well. Because I need that as well, especially with this YouTube channel flopping and Instagram flopping and algorithms hate me. But anyhow, thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you next time. And are you excited for my book or whatever? I don't know. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Substack, all of those things. I'll put the link here, boom. I don't think I'll put it here. I'll put it in the description. It doesn't matter. See you.